What moment made you say, yep, I'm definitely dead, but survived with no major injuries? When I moved to this new neighborhood last year, I was still figuring out all the streets. One Thursday night around 10, my coworker Jake calls me up asking if I want to come over for poker night with some guys from the office. I was bored as hell, so I said sure. My phone was literally at like 3% battery, but I remembered Jake mentioning his address before, something Oak Lane. I figured I could find it easy enough. All I remembered was the number had a 4 and 2 in it, and there were usually a couple cars parked outside when he had people over. So I'm driving around this maze of identical streets, and I finally spot this house with the porch light on and 2 cars in the driveway. Looked about right to me. The front door was cracked open a little, which seemed weird, but maybe they were expecting me. I walk up and knock, then push the door open, calling out, "Jake, you guys in here?" No answer. I step inside and immediately smell something nasty, like burnt plastic mixed with gasoline, the kind of smell that makes your nose burn. I'm thinking maybe they're grilling burgers in the backyard or something, so I walk toward the kitchen where the light's on. That's when I see all this stuff scattered across the hallway floor. Duct tape, wire cutters, rolls of electrical wire everywhere. At first I'm thinking maybe Jake's doing some home improvement project or rewiring something, but then I look closer and see this propane tank sitting in the middle of the kitchen with wires taped all over it, leading to what looks like a digital timer. My brain took a second to process what I was looking at, but when it clicked, every muscle in my body just froze. This wasn't Jake's house. This wasn't a renovation project. Someone had rigged this place to blow up. I wanted to run, but my legs felt like concrete. My heart started pounding so hard I could hear it in my ears. That's when I heard footsteps coming from the back of the house. This guy walks out of what I think was a bedroom, wearing a black ski mask and carrying a lighter in his hand. He's muttering something under his breath that I couldn't make out, but he hadn't noticed me yet. He was focused on the propane tank, checking the wires. I realized this dude was about to light this whole place up, and I was standing right in the middle of it. In that moment, I genuinely thought, well, this is it. I'm about to die in some random person's house explosion. Without thinking, I just yelled, "Wrong house," and bolted for the front door. The guy in the mask screamed something behind me, sounded like hey, but all distorted and angry. I'm running full speed toward the door when I hear this loud pop and see orange light flash across the kitchen wall behind me. I tripped going down the porch steps and slammed face first into the concrete driveway, scraping up my hands and knees pretty bad. But the whole house didn't explode like I expected, just that burst of fire in the kitchen that lit up the curtains. I scrambled to my car, hands shaking so bad I dropped my keys twice trying to get them in the ignition. As I'm speeding away, I can see smoke starting to pour out of the kitchen window, but no massive explosion. I pulled over a few blocks away and called 911, barely able to get the words out. When the fire department and police showed up, they found that the guy had rigged the whole place with enough propane and accelerant to level the entire house and probably damage the neighbors too. Turns out I had gone to 542 Oak Lane instead of 452 Oak Lane. Jake's house was literally 1 street over. The police told me later that if I had stayed even 30 seconds longer, the whole place would have gone up. The timer was set for 10:47 p.m., and I got out of there at 10:46. The guy in the mask got arrested 2 days later. Apparently, he was the homeowner's ex-husband trying to collect insurance money, and he thought the house would be empty. He had no idea some random dude would just walk in looking for poker night.